Hi, and welcome to 4Corners 3.0. It's absolutely brand new for 2018, and it's Renita Lowry here, and we have a special fast start for you. There I am, and you know what? I'm part of a group of like-minded people, so come and see what we're doing. I'm going to show you something that you haven't seen before, and 4Corners, there's new changes, there's enhancement to the system, there's new products, higher commissions, and you should see my fast start version now. If you liked it before, you're going to love it now. It's going to give you sleepless nights. And I've always advised a set for start so you could make money faster with fewer people. And that's because you get paid immediately in the first 4 sets. So the reason for creating a fast start has always been to reduce the number of people needed so that you can make money easier. Now with all the new changes, you'll have to sit down when I show you the difference between the set 3 and set 4 fast start. If you've seen 4Corners before, you'll notice that the way the system works remains the same. 4C is based on a series of 6 sets of financial education ebooks, and you know it's something we should have learned in high school and didn't, so there's a lot of value to the product. They're set up in a 4x6 matrix, so that's actually really handy. I'll explain later. So here this just sort of shows you how it works. This is not, doesn't pay out multi-level. This is not MLM, and even though it might kind of look like it, it's not. So here you are, here's your first row, and then it just grows from there. Now, the sets are paid out according to the row number. You receive commissions when a person in a row is buying that set for you. So that's what happens. You get paid if somebody in your row 3 is ready to buy set 3 from you. That's when you get paid. And you get 100% commission match on the people you bring in. So if somebody you bring in makes commission, you make the same commission. So that's pretty exciting. Now here are the major points. Actually, you're going to make over $500,000 over and over again, and that's because of that 100% commission match. It is a home-based business, so you get tax advantages from that, and it can be a secondary income. It can be part-time or full-time for you. It's a global opportunity. We are in countries where we can actually pay the commission. So that's where we are, okay? It's simple, affordable, and doable. And the plan that we have for you helps you to make money faster with fewer people, so it really seriously is the best strategy for success. I still advise a fast start of 4 sets, but if you can only do a set 3 start, then that's better than, you know, what the rest of the company is doing at a set 1. But I think you're going to choose set 4 after I show you. Now, I also still advise you to sponsor 4 people in your first row. And this means you'll get paid twice on your 4x6 matrix because of the 100% matching set income. What do you say? How can you get paid twice? Okay, it's very simple. You get paid the commissions owed to you plus 100% commission match on the people you bring in when they get paid. So you can sponsor as many people as you like, which is super exciting. Now there's also a new feature where you can add on new width to your matrix to 10 wide, but you have to sponsor a minimum of 4 people to do that. Now when you get to the situation, we'll talk and we'll see if that's the best way for you to go, okay? We'll do that then. Now in the next slide, I will walk you through a new commission chart and show you where the new changes are. Okay, here's a new chart. And you know what? I have charts here, and you can pause the video at any time and kind of examine them as you like. So here's the changes. The cost for the product is gone up from product 1 to product 5. All these 5 have gone up, and so the commissions have gone up, and you can see what the commissions are. This is the same with 4x6 matrix. It's 4 across, and it just increases each row by a factor of 4. This is the total number of people or spots in a 4x6 matrix, and then you can see the income, and this is the set from the product income when you get a full payout for a row or for a product. Okay, so this is an interesting chart. What if you did set 6, which is actually the best scenario, but you know, it can be a chunk of change, so that's why, you know, I have some other options here. But if you did a set 6 start and you sponsored your first row of 4, this is what would happen. And if everybody did that, your whole group did that, you would get paid immediately whenever someone landed. It wouldn't matter what row they landed in, you would get paid, and your row 7 would be the set 6 income match, and so then you can see the potential income on that. Now, a set 4 start, and of course, you sponsored your first row of 4. So, this is what's going to happen here. Of course, you're going to get paid immediately when anyone lands on your first 4 rows. And then on the 5th row, you would get that income set. From set 4, and that's because the people are in your first row, and row 5, that's their 4th row. Okay, so you can see the nice totals here. Now on row 6, nothing happens here because row 6 is, we want to get paid for set 5, right? So row 6 is actually their first row. They only have 4 people here, and they actually can buy set 5 from you in their second row, which is your row 7. And actually, they need 8 people on their row 7, or their second row, which is before they can buy set 5 from you. So you can see that that's what the payout is here. And in row 8, it's the set 5 matching income from your first row. And then in row 9, that is the third row for your set 6 people. So they need their first row filled, their second row filled, and then just 2 people in their third row, and then they can pay you out the $120. So here you can see that's what's going on in row 9 and row 10. Then of course it's the matching income there. Now, if you and your group did a set 3 start, okay, let's compare set 3 and set 4. And you know what? There's only $100 difference between set 3 and set 4. You can see set 3 is $121.30 and set 4 is $221.30. So let's take a good look at what happens. Of course, the first 3 rows are the same because there's an immediate payout, but then it starts changing in row 4, because then in row 4 with the set 3 start, you're just getting a set 3 set income match. But with a set 4 start, you of course get set 4 income plus a set 3 income match. So already there's, like, look at that, 10,000 different there already. Now, for the set 3 start, they're not going to get anything when people come into their row 5. But for the set 4 start, as we talked about before, they're going to get the set 4 income match. Of course, this is of course assuming you sponsored your first row of 4, okay? Now take a look at the totals. You know what? Before the new change, the totals were like just a 6,000 difference. But the difference is, I mean, your jaw should be dropping now. This is a wow factor difference here. So here's a total income in the first 5 rows for set 3 start. It's $8,800. But for the set 4 start, it's $60,000. Like, I mean, now, what you have to do is, of course, the way this works is that when the system, has to buy sets for you, it takes it from your commission. So you have to subtract a set 3 start, a set 4 to 6 income. Product cost, so which is $575. So your total take home is $8,225. Now, of course, you bought the first 4 sets, so you only need to buy set 5 and 6, for a set 4 start, which is $475. So then your actual take home money is $59,525. Now, I mean, to me, I'm not going to tell you what to choose, but really seriously think about this. You know what? I know for a fact that people find money for things that are important to them. Now, here's the thing. I told you about the fast start. What does it mean? You're making money faster with fewer people. The number of people in rows 1 to 5 totally filled up is 1,364 people. Now, that's not a lot of people. But look at the difference just because everybody put in an extra $100 to get that set 4 start. I mean, it's just crazy different. So anyways, I'll choose this one. I'm going to choose a set 4 start. What are you going to do? Okay, the only difference, of course, is waiting for a payout versus an immediate payout. Now, I want to show you another way of looking at the potential income gain set 4 start, sponsor row 1. The reason I do this is so I can actually talk about it and talk about what happens. All right, so in your first row, of course, you're only going to get the set income. So then this is per person. So when a person comes in, you're going to get $8. Now, from rows 2 to 4, you're going to be getting matching bonuses in there. So anyone that lands in row 2, you get $20. Row 3, you get $36. Row 4, you're going to get $64. And then row 5, of course, it's set 4 match income. So it's again back to $40. Set 6, as we've shown before, there's nothing happening there because the people have to generate income from their commissions in order to be able to buy the sets. And the next set, so set 5 payout is in row 7, you get 70. Row 8 is the set matching income of 70, and then row 9, of course, you get the set 6 income, and row 10 is a set 6 matching income. All right, so there is another way to make money, and it's through retail sales of the sets. And here's the breakdown. The company makes 20% of the sale, and then of the 80% that's left, 80% of that goes to the seller, and 20% also goes to their sponsor. Now, there's also, they've changed it. They've taken out the newsletter, and they've taken out Starion, which was there before, and they've added in something new too. And actually, I'm going to let the owner, David Harrison, when you get in this, you're going to get in this, right? He's got a video that explains it in the back office, and it shows some things also when you go to the site. It shows some things there about it, but I'm going to let him explain that because it's optional, and and it's something that you would put money in weekly. So anyways, this first case here, it's you're putting a one-time income in, a one-time payment upfront. Okay, so why would you do something like this? Of course, because you want to make money, you want to save on taxes. It's a simple business model. There's no inventory at home. It's a very affordable strategy. You've got a group of people working together. So that's why you want to do the fast start. Also, you know what? We've got a very useful product. There's a lot of value to it because we're teaching people how money works and how to get out of debt. And then, if you've got extra money, you're going to learn how to invest in trading and Bitcoin and Forex, learn all about that and all kinds of things. Now, I've been told that as of, I think, June in 2018, there's going to be 51 separate books, all divided between the 6 sets. So very, very exciting. Now, of course, in my team, we have a special training site only for our team. And it will teach you things about marketing. Plus, there's also other ways that you can get marketing training in order to build your business. But you know what? I want to ask you something too. I want to show you something and just talk to you a little bit here. Before you decide to do this, I want to let you know on a little secret. I want to ask yourself, do I know 4 people who would do this with me? And do they also know people? Now, I'm asking you this because I want you to succeed. Now, in this industry, you have to be able to build your business. And Working Leads helps. And of course, like I said, we've got training and we've got some extra things that, you can take a look at it about marketing and that. But knowing people is the fastest way. And 4 people, seriously, is very, very few people. So please ask yourself, who knows me and who likes me and who trusts me? Who do I know that will see the value in this? Start writing their names down on a piece of paper. Now, I've seen businesses grow when people bring in a few people each. And that's what we're saying here. So your business can grow faster with people you know. And why? Because they already know, like, and trust you. This is a secret in the industry. Now, we're the 4Corners Fast Start team, and we specialize in making money faster with fewer people. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. We hope to welcome you to our growing team. It's Renita Lowry. So please, someone from my team might have invited you to take a look at this presentation. So get back with that person and join our group today. And if, for example, you've seen me on YouTube, or you've seen one of my different advertisements that I have. I'm way beyond the 4 people. Seriously, I've been in this for 5 years. I know what I'm doing in 4Corners and my group too. If you've been invited by one of my team members, please go in with them because you'll get very choice spots with them. So anyways, if you want to join with me, because you're linked to me here, then please click on the link below. And I want to thank you again for taking the time to take a look at 4Corners and to take a look at what we have to offer you. And I just wish you the best day. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye now.